seed pod. First, we need our recycled paper, which I shredded scraps, all different colors. This was pretty good. I'm gonna gather the colors I'm gonna use. So I'm gonna use a bit of pink and some green. So I'm trying to do a palm tree and a pineapple. So I need some greens. There was some old dry one. So even if it dries, because you didn't use it, you can still save it for that purpose, FYI. Now, previously hot water. I usually use boiled. It works a little faster. I like to mix it with something that is not going to let me touch it. Not yet, at least. It's too hot. Just make sure everything is soaked, basically. If you feel like it needs more water, add more water. There's no measurement to it. If you want the stripes to show the way it looks, you can. If you don't want it to be, you can rip them more once they're wet. So it's your choice of how you want your balm to look. My favorite part is when the water starts changing color. See? Hot water is going to make it softer faster. You can use warm water or you can use cold water. It's just going to take longer. So I have 3 cookie cutters. Pineapple. Palm tree. And a seashell. In honor of summer coming up. Each plate, I'm gonna make my own. If you're gonna do it with a kid, I would just wait a little bit until it's warm. You can start grabbing it. As you can see, it's already soft. It's like noodle spaghetti now. So you can do this, rip it, and then from there, make sure the sharp part is at the bottom, and then just start making a thin layer. I want my pineapple to be yellow on the bottom. And you don't want it to go all the way to the top, because if you do, you won't have space for your seeds. So you do a thin layer. So these little nooks and crevices, that is okay. We have tools for that. Popsicle stick. Boom. Just to make things flatter. They're like molding tools for like clay. But I like this too because it makes it nice and flat. Alright, so we have about, so you can see it's not super full. It is a very thin layer, approximately about 2 centimeters or ½ an inch. Now we're going to put our lovely seeds. I'm planting radishes. They are in season right now to plant. So it is a good seed to plant. If you're going to plant a seed, make sure it's in season. You can learn that in our library. In our seed library information. In our seed library, you can get seeds by signing up and filling out your information. And you can also, if you want to so after that, you can donate seeds and then just keep the library going. And then you can try different seeds that you've never had. So it's a good amount of sprinkled seeds there. Now it is time to cover them up very gently. We're gonna make basically a little sandwich of seeds. So the paper is biodegradable. It will be okay and safe to just plant directly like this. You don't have to open up your bomb to plant it in your garden. So if anything, you just basically throw it in your garden with good soil, fertilizer, and just throw a very thin layer of dirt over it, of a soil and fertilizer mix. Even if the paper shows, it's fine. And just water it and watch it every day. Make sure that you plant it accordingly to how much, if it needs more sun, if it needs less sun. Let's see, look those things up. How wet does the soil have to be? Because that's also important for plants. Some plants are a little delicate. They require filtered water. Some plants are not. They're okay with the just tap water. Like I said, just use the popsicle stick. To get it out, you have to press it a lot. Just press as much water as you can. And make sure everything, if you press it and it sinks, that means there's not enough paper and it'll lose its shape. So like right there. So if it's not getting out, use your popsicle stick. Just kind of push it up. I'm praying. There you go. Okay, so now all we have to do is just wait for this to dry. I would give it like maybe 2 days. Once it's dry, you can actually pick it up. This is gonna give it time for the seeds to germinate a little bit, and they will have little sprouts inside. But yeah, so this is pineapple. I brought lettuce seeds. These are from our seed library. Pineapple, seashell, and poultry. It'll dry out in like 1 to 2 days.